Limiting beliefs are like invisible barriers created in our minds. The I can't, the I don't, the I'm not worthy of, the I don't deserve, that prevent us from reaching our true potential. What silent stories are you telling yourself that are shaping your reality? Welcome back to the second video of this transformative series where we are talking about limiting beliefs and how they shape our lives. In the previous video, we talked about how the basic unmet needs of children can have harmful negative impact into our adult life. Today, we will be diving deep into understanding those limiting beliefs that are created as a consequence of those unmet needs, how else other limiting beliefs are created, what are they, where they come from, and how we can reshape them to get the life that we want. So first, let's talk about a belief. What is a belief? A belief is just a thought that we keep thinking over and over. We all have our own perspective of things, of life, of situations. We all have our own opinions about people, money, success, the body, ourselves, our life, whatever. What we think about things, our opinions, then turn into beliefs. And those beliefs become the essence and the origin of every single thought that we have. Limiting beliefs are like invisible barriers created in our minds. The I can't, the I don't, the I'm not worthy of, the I don't deserve, that prevent us from reaching our true potential. These beliefs, as we spoke about, usually originate in childhood about the perceptions we have of the world and our place in the world. And then they're reinforced by our experiences and the societal norms that we're exposed to. They start as a seed planted in our minds during a time of vulnerability, and they grow being watered by repetition and by reinforced experiences that will just confirm whatever we have believed in the first place. Remember the magic formula I shared in a previous series? Thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, and actions lead to results. Well, above thoughts comes the belief. Beliefs will then determine the thoughts that we have. And limiting beliefs just create negative thoughts. For example, if I'm walking down the street and if I see a woman and my first thought when I see her is a negative thought, is criticism, and I say something like, oh my God, how would she dare wearing that skirt? Or that guy must be loaded in order to have landed that girl. Then that means that I have some limiting beliefs about my looks and about my worth in the world. Whatever I say about other people is just a reflection of what I think of myself. And when I think negative things of other people, that means that I have definitely some limiting beliefs about myself. In this case, it might mean that I have some limiting beliefs about my looks or about my worth. So any thought, any feeling, any belief that does not align with the universal truths of love, deserving, abundance, and worth, that we all deserve everything the life has to offer, that we are all worth as much as everybody else just for being human, that we're all deserving of love, and that we are all love, then creates or comes from a limiting belief. Think about a goal that you have not achieved yet, or something that you've struggled with. What are the first thoughts that bubble up in your mind about it? What do you think about yourself when you think about that unachieved goal? What do you think about success when you think about that unachieved goal? Whatever you think about might be some whispers about some limiting beliefs that you might have to work through. Identifying those limiting beliefs is like a treasure hunt for the truths that will liberate us. It's about listening to our internal dialogue and about challenging those narratives that we tell ourselves. So if you want to find out what limiting beliefs you have that might be holding you back, start by thinking about the areas of your life where you feel stuck. Write down your thoughts about this situation. Write down your opinions about it. Look for patterns or words that could imply self-imposed limits. Once we uncover these limiting beliefs, then we can begin the process of questioning and disproving them. Imagine dismantling a brick wall brick by brick. Every belief that you challenge will remove the barriers to your success. Growing up, I faced many different challenges. As I've shared with you in other videos, my parents got divorced, they fought a lot, I had bullying problems at school, my father was an alcoholic, and every time I overcome a challenge, every time I came up in the other side of the challenge feeling good about myself, feeling strong, I got praised for that. So what happened is that I developed a belief that told me that in order for me to get praise and in order for me to be recognized as overcoming things, I had to actually overcome things. I had to find things that are difficult in life, overcome them, and then be deserving of that praise and of that success. So I started to create a limiting belief that said that things were supposed to be hard for me if I wanted the success that came after. If I want them to be worth it, then they needed to be hard for me. And then things started to be hard for me. Every single thing that I achieved had to be overcome with many different challenges. It took a lot of introspection, a lot of hard work, and a lot of vulnerability for me to dismantle this lie, for me to see that this was a limiting belief that I had created in order to explain to myself why things were hard for me as a child. And on the other side of this amazing work that I did, I found a world of possibilities. So to recap, today we've talked about limiting beliefs, what they are, where they come from, and how we can begin to identifying and dismantling them. Join me in our next video where we will talk about the 3 main limiting beliefs that we can find at the root of every single problem we adults have in our lives, and how we can get rid of them and instead rewire our minds with more empowering ones. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can stay tuned on every single video that I upload and you can come on this transformative journey with me.
Always remember that you are enough. You always have been, and you always will be. You deserve everything that life has to offer. Happiness, success, abundance, everything that you want is available for you. You can achieve anything.